All right, trombone players, here we are. Very exciting. We're going to start making our first sounds on the trombone mouthpiece. Now, of course, I know we want to get to playing the big trombone with moving the slide and playing our songs, but it all starts right here with our mouthpiece, learning how to make our first initial sounds. So, number one, first thing, I wet my lips. Just like that. No, you don't need to go to a water fountain or a sink. It's just a little, that just helps it, the mouthpiece, kind of stick onto our lips a little better, just hold there, helps everything out. So just give it a little lick, and we bring the mouthpiece up to our mouth. Now we're not going to blow just yet, but I want you to push it against your lips, and you should be able to feel your teeth resting behind them. Okay? If I'm not pressing hard enough, I just feel the lips. But if I push it against my face, I'll feel the teeth. All right. Now, what are our lips supposed to do? I'm going to wet them, close our lips together, and form them like you're going to make a P sound. So try that. Now, if I just make that sound and hold the mouthpiece up, this is what I'll get. And that is the beginning of the trombone sound. It's not 100% there yet, but that's the beginning. So, and that'll help you get that initial sound. If you get this, that means your lips are too far apart. You want to bring them closer and closer. Now, if you make them too tight, you might get this sound. That means you're too tight. So you sort of have to be a trombone detective here. So when you listen to yourself play, what are you hearing? Are you hearing this? Too far apart your lips are. Too tight. So somewhere in the middle, you have to experiment with that. So I make my first sound. Now how do we go from that to playing a note? We have to keep that air going all the way through. We're going to push that air all the way through, like this. Now I played a note, okay? We make our lips tighter and looser, and we can control the speed of the air, and that's how we can get higher and lower notes. And those are the sounds we need to make. So let's go over some exercises you can do on your mouthpiece to get ready for when we put the whole thing together. Number one exercise. You could ask someone at home to pick a number from 1 to 10 and play that many sounds on your mouthpiece. So let's say someone picks the number 2. I also want you to notice that right before I did that, I took in a breath. That breathing in and then pushing the air out will help. Okay? So how about 4 sounds? And that's what it should sound like. Your second activity, second exercise you can do to get better at the mouthpiece. Let's see how long we can hold a note. Let me try it. So I held it for a count of 4, all right? Maybe you held it for 6, maybe you held it for 10, maybe you only held it for 2. It doesn't matter. Tomorrow, we want to try and make it 1 more. So I did 4. Let's see if I can do 5 this time. Very good. All right. So knowing that I wanted to do 5, I took a slightly bigger breath. Okay. Now, our next activity we could do, I call it 1, 2, 3. And what we're going to do is play 1 note. Then we play 2 notes. Then we play 3 notes. Then we play 4 notes. We do this all the way up to 10, and then we come all the way back to 1. And one of our last exercises, well, our 4th exercise, and will be our last one for today. There are a lot more exercises we can do. So this is a fire engine sound. Fire engines start from low to high. So I'm going to blow first into the mouthpiece like it's Like my lips are really loose, almost like I'm kind of sleepy. And then if I tighten my lips up and I push the air really strong, I'll get a higher note. If I combine the two, listen to what we get. It takes a while to get to that point when you can do that, but we're going to work towards it. So to recap, number 1, ask someone to pick a number from 1 to 10. If you're up for the challenge, you could ask them to pick from 1 to 15 or 1 to 20. Second one, a long note. See how long you can do it today, and then try to add one tomorrow, and then add one the next day. Number 3, our 1, 2, 3 activity, where we play 1 note, then 2 notes, then 3 notes, then 4 notes, all the way up to 10, and back down to 1. And then our last one is our fire engine sound. It's okay if it takes you a while to get these exercises down and really be able to do them. It's not something that's going to happen in one practice session. You need to keep going and going. Try it 3 times a week, 5-10 minutes every time you practice, and just concentrate on the mouthpiece. Until we can do this, we're not going to be able to do the whole instrument, but that will come very soon, okay? Great job, everyone. See you next time.